Imagine this, discovering your land had been sold to somebody else by mistake and not being able to get it back. Well, it happened to a Sanpete County man, and with the county basically shrugging at fixing their blunder, well, he decided it was time to call KSL investigator Matt Gephardt. And Matt, this is tough to even believe.
Yeah, Mike, it certainly is. It's one thing for bureaucrats to make a mistake, right? Everybody makes mistakes, but we got the call because decades after the mistake, the bureaucrats who run a central Utah county have not fixed it.
He says, well, what do you want us to do with it here? What do we?
This land in Sanpete County has been in Evan Quilter's family for a few generations now, but a big chunk of it has been sold off. Evan's family didn't sell it. Sanpete County did, saying that taxes on the land had not been paid.
It's a mistake they made quite a few years ago.
Yeah, way back in the 80s, the county seemingly goofed, which the county attorney acknowledged in this letter. The property taxes were not delinquent, the county wrote. The property got on the tax delinquent list by mistake and was sold by mistake.
You can't do that. It's illegal to sell my property.
Of course they can't, but 34 years later, it remains an ongoing dispute. Evan's family still does not have their land back. It's become a major problem now. Evan's brother is sick and they want to sell the land, but they cannot. And years of asking the county to unwind its mistake has gotten them nowhere.
Gosh, Matt, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's just that they know what the problem is and they just refuse to do it.
Frustrated, Evan decided it was time to call the KSL investigators. I took it to the Sanpete County complex.
We don't plan on litigating this case in the media.
And County Attorney Kevin Daniels.
I'm going to be scant on facts, other than that they can certainly come in. We'd be happy to sit down with them. It's a resolvable situation.
Daniels would not go into specific details except to say that if Evan can convince the people who bought the land to come in with him to a commissioner meeting, they could probably get things straightened out. One thing that is a bit wonky here, Evan says that his family has continued to pay taxes on the land all of these years, and so too have the people who bought it. And the county has been collecting and keeping taxes from both, he says.
The county was collecting taxes on the same bit of land from two different people for the last 25 or so years. Do I have that right?
So that's something that I'm not going to get into because that gets into some of the specifics of the case and the nuances.
Is that against the rules to collect taxes on the same parcel of land?
Again, I'm not going to comment on that because that gets to the potential for litigation.
Litigation may be where this is headed. With the county taking a passive role straightening out its 34-year-old mistake, Evan fears the only way he may get back what is rightfully his may be to sue, which could end up costing him more than the land is worth.
The only way they can do is say, well, you just take it to court. Well, they've got unlimited money. We have none. It's David and Goliath.
Sanpete County's record books apparently have a lot of issues. The county attorney told me they are working on trying to straighten out a number of land disputes. Evan's among them.